Hello everyone and welcome back to Yeshua Music. And today's video we are going to continue on from our last lesson. We learned the scales, and in this new video we are going to talk about how to construct minor and major chords. So let's get started. So the easiest chords, or the simplest chord you can construct or you can make, is called a triad. And a triad is made up of 3 notes. So for example, in the key of C, a triad for C, for example, C triad, or the simplest C chord will be this. So that's the simplest chord you can make. So you can make other complex chords such as, 7th chord. But the simplest you can make is a triad, so which is made up of 3 notes. And so let's talk about first the major triad. So how do you construct a major triad? So the formula for a major triad is 1, 3, 5. And if you remember from the number system, we learned that the first note of the scale is a 1, the second note is a 2, third note is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're back to 1. Whatever scale you are in, the first note is 1 going up until you reach to 7. So in the key of C, for example, our 1 is C, and our 3 will be 1, 2, 3 will be E, and our 5 will be 1, 2, G. So, and here with that, with 1, 3, 5, we have a C major chord in the simplest form. And this is how you construct the major chords, major triads, I would say. So this is called a triad because it's got 1, 2, 3 notes. So this is how you construct the major triads. So in any key you can use this formula 1, 3, 5. So for example, in F sharp. So in F sharp we have the scale. Let's go through the scale. We have that. So using that scale, we can construct a triad. And how we construct this triad is simple. So like I said, first we have the 1. The formula for this triad is we have 1, and then we have 3. So 1, 2, 3, we have 3, and then we have 5, 4, 5. And that you have a chord of F sharp, the chord of F sharp. And this is in the first inversion. So there's another way you can hold this exact same chord, and that will be for another lesson. So this is the F sharp triad. And you can also do this in the key of, let's say for example, G. The triad for G, you start, so we said it's 1, 3, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. And here you have the key of G. So in whatever scale you are in, major scale, you can construct any triad. So you can correct any major triads. And how you do that is just using that simple formula 1, 3, 5. So that's how you construct a major triad. So now let's look at minor triads. Minor triad a little bit different. The only difference is instead of having the 3 here, for example in the key of C, we have the major triad is this. But for the minor triad, instead of having this 3 over here, you go back by half step. Remember how we learned about steps? So this is from here to here is a whole step, from here to here is a half step. Now when you want to construct a minor triad, for example in the key or in the scale of C, and we want to construct the key of C minor, so this is C major. Now if you want to construct C minor, you take the third note, 1, 2, 3, and you flat it. You flat it, or you go back a half step, and whatever note is on top or is before this 3, you take that and you put it in there, chords together, and that here you get a C minor chord. So that's how you construct a C minor triad. So this is a C minor chord, C major chord, and in F sharp it's the same thing. So we had this was our F sharp major triad. Now to construct F sharp minor triad, we just take these 3, 1, 2, 3, and go back by half step. You'll just go to the note before that, and now you have F sharp minor triad. So that's how you construct minors. So for any key you can do this, for any scale you can do this. So you have C major, C minor. Yep. And for G, our triad is, so G, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got our G major triad. Now to construct our G minor triad, we just take this number 3 and put it there, and we got minor already. And for A, we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got our A major triad. Now to construct a minor, just take this 3, put it here, and you got A minor triad. So this is how you construct chords. So you can construct any chords, any major and minor chords using those formulas. So for the minor chords, you have 1, 3 flat or flat 3, and 5. And for the major triads or major chords, you have the 1, 3, and 5. So that's the formula to construct the simplest chord. So thank you very much everyone for watching, and I hope this video has been useful to you, and I'm encouraging you to continue to do some fundamental lessons. It doesn't matter what level you are on with piano or with music. It doesn't matter if you're a professional, but if you don't have those fundamentals or those roots, I would call them, or those foundations, foundation lessons, it's going to be quite difficult to move on to the next level. So I would really recommend doing that, because I did that myself. I had to start from the beginning, and I'm still starting from the beginning. I'm still learning as well. So it's a good idea to always start from the beginning. Learn those simple things, such as how to construct triads, the formulas, how to correct name the notes, and how to to use your fingers properly. Those fingering exercises will help you a lot to be able to grow as a musician. And so I encourage everyone out there who's watching this to, if you haven't started, if you haven't had those foundation lessons, please do so. And I'll be doing some of these videos a little bit more, doing a little bit of these fundamentals videos. And if you haven't watched my previous fundamentals lessons, you can go to my channel. It's Yeshua Music, and you can see the lessons there. They are called fundamental lessons. So we started from the start, how to name the keys, and then we went with scales, and today we are looking at the chords. So stay tuned, and God bless you, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.